Let's talk farm talk. Pumpkins are a squash, just like a zucchini. But more specifically, pumpkins are what's called a winter squash. Winter squash have a hard outer rind, and we harvest them later when the seeds are fully developed. Some other types of winter squash are the acorn squash, the spaghetti squash, and the butternut squash. No, not those ones. There we go. That's better. Even though the pumpkin is the best known of these, they're all really cool. Like, literally really cool. We call them winter squash because even though we harvest them in the fall, they've traditionally been kept in a cellar over winter for food. They're actually really good for eating. You could roast them, put them in a pie, put them in a soup, jelly them, belly them, pickle them, snickle them, and even butter them. Try this stuff. It's delicious. You can even eat the flour.
You're supposed to fry them first.
I knew that. I knew that. I was just kidding. Speaking of flowers, pumpkin flowers are really interesting. There are two different types of flowers on each plant. There's the male flowers, which have these long, tall stems, and the female flowers, which are a bit shorter, and they have this kind of bulbous fruit at the backside. In order to get one of these fine fall fruits, we need pollen from the male flower to get down to the female flower. So how does the pollen get from the male flower to the female flower? You guessed it, it's our good neighbor, the bee. No bees means no pumpkins, but bees means pumpkins. There we go. The idea of carving fall vegetables is not a new one. Hundreds of years ago, the Irish were carving turnips and beets. But when they got to the States, they found that pumpkins worked a lot better. And trust me, they're most certainly correct. See you next time on Let's Talk Farm Talk. Pumpkins.